Guys, let's get to the news to end out the week on the trade story. China says it has achieved a consensus in principle with the United States at a phone call today between top trade negotiators. How do you characterize the story between the United States and China currently? Because what amazes me, particularly on this program, is how assessments of the global economy seem to change from week to week based on where we are with the trade talks and from just one data point to the next.
So I'll say I think there's an assumption in the market that the weakness in global growth and manufacturing is all because of trade. And I would argue the weakness started well before the trade war. Now, the trade war hasn't helped, but I think if you think it all hinges on this US-China trade deal, then, do we have a deal? Do we not have a deal? I think that's why a lot of people are getting whipsawed. When I look at this headline, I mean, it's saying in principle, I thought we had this 2 weeks ago. So we have no details. Our view is it's going to be agricultural products, no rollback of tariffs. So if I'm a corporate and I'm thinking about my supply chain over the next year, the worst case scenario has been taken off the table. I don't think my base case has changed a whole lot. There's still a lot of uncertainty.
Gershon?
We live in an environment where we can get a tweet from the President of the United States at any time that says something different. And that's the real key. It's the uncertainty. If the tariff situation was actually bad, but it was more certain, I think that business would have more confidence than just complete uncertainty. And remember, this is a president who started up with Mexico not that long ago. It's not just about China. It's unpredictable. And I'm not just putting it all on this president. The political situation is very uncertain. We don't know, it's easy to say the election's a referendum on Trump. We can't ignore the fact that the Democratic Party has very different ideas of how to manage the economy, and markets aren't pricing that in today.
But Michael?
We want to be hopeful that there will be a compromise on trade, but we're skeptical. What does this actually mean? Did they agree to continue the conversation? Is it we sell agricultural products which we need to sell to somebody who needs to buy them? What about the real issue? What about IP rights? What about tech? What about security? When will all of those things be discussed? That's why we have this skepticism.